tilted skillet.
This one again using the same water source.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How many gallons is this again, Eric?
I believe it's 50 total.
50 gallons?
I can fit 40 gallons.
40, you can,
At
40
least,
gallons.
And that's fitting it comfortably, and then being able to still lift it and all that and drain it out and everything.
But how do you measure though? Is there a way to measure that how much to put in here?
It doesn't. It doesn't have any types of that. I've kind of eyeballed it, and I can.
Or we can just do a test, put water in, and just kind of see what the level is, so we figure it out.
Now there's
I've
no.
kind of got it figured out for my soups and stuff.
Yeah. So, but there's no way for us to mark it.
We could do it on the outside, but other than that, it'd be pretty tough.
Okay, so Tanya and I will do tests, and we would just say, 2.5 inches from the top.
Yeah.
That's 40 inches.
Yeah, we'll have a ruler right here
Yeah.
to say, okay,
Yeah.
take the ruler and just
Right.
kinda,
So that'll be our key for training our employees.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
if you did want to mark it on the outside,
Yeah.
you can get
Yeah.
it that way.
Yeah. Well, still outside inside is not clear.
Right.
Yeah, you can be off a quarter inch and you're way off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the ruler would be good.
Okay. Yeah. Or
Some
two
kind of-
knuckles.
Yeah. You dip your finger in the boiling water.
Right. Okay. So again, on, off, and then temperature, and then raise and lower.
Yep. And it goes all the way up to 450 actually.
Nice.
And it heats up really quick.
Do you recommend whether hot or cold water in here for us to bring it to boil, turn it on to max, and then turn it back down? Or does it matter if we go...
As far as physics goes, cold water heats faster.
Okay.
And it does come to a boil faster just because of the molecules and the way everything's moving in the water.
Okay.
So usually, if you want something for quickness and speed, cold water is usually the way to go.
Right.
And then anytime you have this hot, and if you're adding water, you want it to be warm. Just so
Sure.
it wasn't
It's already...
a
Yeah.
contrast.
Yeah. So the next question becomes, we know it boils at 212. Should we go to 300 or 425? Which one would it get us there faster? Turn it on to 3.
Definitely 425 will
Get the max
So
out.
turn it on and then fill it in with cold water. Okay.
Right.
And the way this works is the higher you go, the faster it heats up.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Got
Whatever
it.
you're saying about the cold water or the warm water, I mean,
Yeah.
just the
That's
cold
the-
that would,
yeah.
would make it faster.
So
Okay.
325 cold water gets us there fastest.
definitely.
Yeah.
And what is this right here? Tilting?
Now that moves it up and down. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Go all the way up.
Oh, you just have to hold it.
Yeah.
To whatever
Yeah.
I say.
Or else it can spill if you accidentally hit it. Hydraulic.
Is
Okay.
it on right now, Eric?
Yeah.
Well,
You
the
can
heat.
actually feel the element down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can feel the heat coming off right there.
So boiling that amount of water will keep the boiling point with like
Less than half an hour. For
So
sure.
this is longer than the kettle downstairs? You think, or about the same?
Probably a little bit longer because that has more surface area that it's heating. Because the way that the steam kettles work, they actually have heat halfway up around the item rather than just heating
the
from
bottom
the
Yeah.
top.
But
Right.
this is
just
this
on
is
the
big
like-
bottom, still
like
better
a
than
skillet
pot.
or a pan on the stove.
I like this a lot.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like
it's
it
really
being
cool once you get used to it. The stuff you can do in it. Because I've browned things and then braised them in here and stuff like that. Works really well for kind of one pot cooking and stuff too.
So I've seen your guys cleaning this and drain liquid out of here straight into the drain, right?
Usually, yeah, it'll go straight into the drain because it's got the screen there and everything. We don't have to worry about
Okay.
stuff going down there. We don't drain anything with grease or fat down the drain just because of the drains.
What do we do with that? If we do have
That goes down to disposal.
disposal.
Or
With a
if
different
it's a
container?
large amount, like a
Now,
whole pan or pot of it, then we would take it out to the grease buckets in the hallway there, and they empty those for us.
Okay, so
With
we
the
have
strap
buckets
down.
that we could just put in or whatever, just bring it up and pour it in there.
Yep.
Okay.
now, but if we are cooking, say, chicken broth or beef that has the flank and there'll be some fat and some grease floating on the top surface.
Yes.
You're saying that's okay to go down or not?
I would say, like if it's with liquid, it's okay. But if it's just grease or
just
that,
straight out.
Drain it
Yeah.
off and put it
Yeah.
in there. Like for example, we brown
stuff that you can
beef
skim
in here, and instead of draining the grease right into the drain,
wow.
put
Yeah.
that into a bucket.
Right.
You know.
I'm talking about stuff floating on top that we can possibly skim.
That's just fine. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
And then we also have a system that we use, basically a bucket with a hole cut out in it, and that acts as a shield for while you're draining into the drain, so it's not splattering as much.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can take the grate off and do that. We usually have them located over in this corner here, but we might, if we decide to rearrange this, we'll find a new spot for that. But basically, we use this one on top, and then if you want to take the grate off, you can set this down lower, and it'll
just to help with the splashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, splashing. Yeah. So we use the same detergent to clean off or to wash it afterward.
Yep.
Wash and drain. Okay.
And which detergent is that?
This one.
Okay. And the water would be from
Yeah, same there.
Here to here?
Yeah.
Yep. And then you can spray it out, you can lift it up and spray it, and have it draining while you're rinsing it out at the same time.
Yeah.
Some of the areas that get missed in cleaning are the top here, the lid. So that's one thing that we need to make sure that gets cleaned.
So
And then there is a fair amount of splatter and stuff like that down
Make
here
sure you
either
clean
way,
it off.
just because of the drips and
well,
stuff like that, the way it is shaped.
what does that mean? That means we also need to spray it a little bit and then clean with the detergent and then rinse it afterward.
Yeah.
But
Basically just
So we
put
clean
detergent
that,
and then
does
wipe
that
it
mean-
down with the sanitizer rag.
Wipe it down.
okay.
Sufficient,
So there'll be liquid on the floor here.
There does get some liquid, but
Okay.
That's why we have the bucket. Keeps it for cooling or anything
Okay.
like that. There's a little tiny bit of splatter and stuff like
Okay.
that sometimes, but
All right.
nothing really to worry about with that.
And where's the sanitizer cleaning cloth?
Well, those would just be, we use bar towels for those.
Okay.
Or any of the linen towels.
The linen
Okay.
towel, just
Yeah.
wipe it down.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That the salad skin I